Now, before we bring up our next speakers, and I want to tell you, before you guys come up here, there's some pretty high expectations, at least from me. You guys have a pretty heavy responsibility. I want to tell you something about Evan. And Laura, you know, you fit right in with this. One thing Evan's always had is really great friends. I mean, my friends growing up were pretty much delinquents. And you know what? I'm not really responsible for most of the bad things I did because it was my friends who dragged me down the dark road. You know, that's where words like community service came into the Slater household. And, you know, Evan never had those issues because his friends, even if they dabbled in things that might have crossed over the line, they just looked so innocent they never got in trouble. Most of them. But really, all kidding aside, Evan has a great group of friends. And Laura, I think you already know that. You've met Evan's friends. And, you know, I think it's a very important thing, and I've never met any of your friends before this weekend, really, and you obviously have a great group of friends, too, even though they always go off to the left. I don't get the hug on the right. They don't say goodbye. Like Billy Crystal, he always says goodbye to people when they win, you know, whatever, but it's okay. No hard feelings. I've been dissed before. It's all right. It'll happen again. But all kidding aside, Evan's got a great group of friends, and we have a really good representative sample. You met Ken Nelson, and, you know, Ken, he went out on the trip to nowhere with Evan for the so-called bachelor party, so he gets credit for it. You know, there's not many people who were willing to do it. But now we're going to bring up Dave Maitland, Eric Levine, and Greg Donner, three of Evan's oldest friends from Livingston. And I want to tell you guys, as you come up here, there's a lot of really heavy expectations, especially from the New Jersey contingent. You guys need to get up here. You need to, let's go, come on, here we go. And by the way, on the Slater side, I got to pick the mic up for them. Yep. Let's do it. All right, here we go, guys.
Bumpa-dee-da, 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 bumpa-dee-da.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Bumpa-dee-da,
Happy
bumpa-dee-da.
trails to you until we meet again.
Bumpa-dee-da,
Who
bumpa-dee-da,
cares about the clouds and sunny weather?
All right.
Just sing a song and something. Dave, take it away.
Okay.
That was awesome, man. I got to tell you, 3 weeks. I've been excited. 3 weeks of playing.
Adam, thanks for the great introduction. Thanks for wearing pants today.
Yes.
It really looks terrific on you.
What's that have to do with it? What, you got a Young Frankenstein line for us now?
We do. So,
Nothing.
Evan, for those of you who don't know me, Evan and I are perhaps the oldest. I'm perhaps the oldest friend of Evan here. We grew up in Livingston together, a couple of houses away from each other. As a matter of fact, we were born, our parents, our mothers were in the hospital together at the same time giving birth to us. So Mrs. Slater, wherever you are, I can't see anybody.
1 o'clock.
Yes. Okay. Evan has been a huge influence on all of us. Music, food, restaurants, whatever it might be, he's been an absolute huge influence. Everybody follows him. We've been asked to tell some clean stories about Evan. We can't clean any of the stories up. So the stories are basically, we went out one night, we had a few drinks, and then we got together the next day for brunch.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Evan, we miss you on the East Coast. Obviously, your life is become complete now that you've made the move. You've obviously met your soulmate. Laura, it's you've made Evan so happy. We've never seen Evan like this before. As Dylan says, ever since you walked right in, the circles have been complete. So you guys are amazing together. Congratulations. Laura, good luck camping in the winter and snowshoeing.
Well done, buddy. My name is Greg. I'm probably unlike Dave, one of Evan's oldest friends. I've been fortunate enough that I've experienced a lot of different things with Evan. As anyone says, I mean, in my opinion, life is a huge journey, and I've been fortunate enough with Evan to play lacrosse with him at Livingston High School, as well as convince Evan to apply and get into the University of Wisconsin versus the University of Vermont. On top of that, after Wisconsin, I was able to spend time with Evan in New York City, and then spend time with Evan in Denver. On top of that, I was able to spend time with Evan traveling from Chicago out to Denver. So, you know, Evan, wherever you are, I can't see you. You know, there you are. I see the hand. You know, I'm happy to say that, you know, you found the true love of your life. And, you know, I just want to wish you and Laura the best of luck. Guns N' Roses, many concerts, many fun times. And Laura, best of luck with Evan.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Eric Levine. I hope you're having a good time. I can't see any of you, like Greg and Dave. When I first met Evan, we were both thin, athletic people with a full head of hair. Things have changed for some of us. Ev, there is an investigation going. I'm not quite sure how your hair is so thick, but you'll be receiving a call next week from a gentleman I've hired. I'd like you to cooperate with him, if you will. There are many words that people can use to describe Evan, but the one that I use is he's passionate. There are things that Ev loves, and when he loves them fully, whether it's his love of cooking, of foods, of fitness like CrossFit, whether it's his love of The Big Lebowski. Before we went out every single night, we watched the movie. But we've watched Ev evolve over time, and he now has a new focus for his passion, and that's Laura. I've only met Laura a handful of times, but I can say she's a remarkable person and somebody that Ev obviously loves very dearly. And as his friends, we're all very happy to see that he's found somebody who he's really connected with and can start a really beautiful life with. And we all want to wish him the best. And I wish I had something wittier to say and something funnier, but the ball jokes are all I got. So, Ev, I love you, buddy. Laura, I love you too. Everyone have a good night. That's it.
That's great. That's great. Hey, I just, before these guys go down, I just want to say, you have no idea the amount of pressure that was put on them and the threats that were made so that those speeches would be bland and boring like what you just heard. Yeah, Evan's a great guy. We love you. You can cook. You kept your hair.
None of this is true. We all love Evan. There were no threats. Right, Ev? There were no threats.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Eric, stay over there. Don't grab the mic from the MC. Oh, there we go.
Evan, Guns N' Roses, Alpine.
Here we go.
Giant Stadium. Okay.
Now, all right, it's getting better. What I want everybody to know is they couldn't say what they really wanted to say, and it wouldn't be diminishing, and it wouldn't be shocking. It would be fun. And tonight at the Biltmore Bar, from about 11 to 1 a.m., those guys are going to be there, and for a small fee, they'll tell you whatever you want to know about Evan Slater. Hey, and by the way, there's going to be pictures, there's going to be video, there's going to be PowerPoints, and there's going to be the original squeegee, the first squeegee you ever used for the shower. Okay? Oh, my mom, what? You don't know about the squeegee? All right, anyway, let me just tell you, you want to be at the bar at the Biltmore because the stories are going to be good. Laura, by the way, we know the stories about you too. They're going to be shared as well. Don't try to hide behind Evan's dirty past. We know about you.